Oh, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good Friday. Everyone's looking forward to the weekend. I forgot to do this before. Here we go. Get me drink all situated. I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone is having a good end to their week. I hope everyone is looking forward to the weekend. Everyone is doing good. Looking forward to the weekend as we are now here, at least over on this side of the pond. If you are obviously on the other side of the pond, you still have a little bit longer to go before your weekend starts, but I hope everyone is doing good nonetheless. Oh, I forgot. No, I didn't forget. Did I forget? I think I did. Let me double check. I don't think I've done my TCG stuff today, or did I? I need to make sure that I actually did it. I did not do it. God damn it. Right, I'm going to open... do I open them both? Do I just bite the bullet? I'm thinking if I save one, I can reset my timer. Oh, nothing good from that. Alright. Still yet to get any decent hollows from this Triumphant Light set. I had really bad luck with the pulls on this. Yep, nothing good from that one either. Free packs sucking for me recently. I've had better luck from the 10 pulls, which makes sense to a degree, because obviously it's more packs to open. You're going to get slightly luckier, but really not being overly good for me. It sucks. Nope, didn't get the one that I was hoping from that pull. That's the one thing I always like to do, is I always like to thank, even if I don't get any good pulls. Right. Yes. Doing my dailies, because I forgot to do my dailies when I was at work. Okay. Good. Done. All sorted. Didn't get any good pulls. I'm really disliking the TCG stuff. But yeah, day's going good. Day has been good. Not had a lot to do today. My favorite way to spend a Friday is a day not doing a lot. Although I've got stuff to do tomorrow, it sucks. So much stuck doing stuff. I need to make sure I got all my stuff prepped ready for it. But yeah, got a busy day tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can try and fit in a few hundred checks. What time do I reckon I'm back? That's the problem. I think I'm out like all day. I think I'm out from like 8 until like 7. I want to just double check. This is traffic. I reckon it's like it this time. Oh, not too bad actually. Might be all right. I think I'm going to schedule it for like 7:30. Do 7:30 till 8. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Just thinking, it's when it gets dangerous when I'm thinking. I might have to see if I can get me a shelf or two put up. You'd have a look at shelves. I was thinking of looking at the box shelving. I only need a row because technically I can use them as both, but they're 80 quid from IKEA. God, that hurts. That's the only other thing is shopping for stuff always ends up just being like, yeah, I'll just look on IKEA. Oh, that's expensive. And then the only other thing is when I look on the local shop, it's always, it's not available for pickup. It's only available for friggin' online, and it sucks. Ooh. Oh, I might get that bookcase. Problem is I wanna hang these stuff on the wall, and I don't think they work too well for walls. But yeah, I'm gonna just grind. Just gonna grind for a little while longer. That's the other thing. I wanted the dimensions. Depth 25. God, I need a deeper shelf. Of course, it's only IKEA that bloody has them. I need it deep up. I need to be able to get freaking cables in the back. So one problem, I'm going to get all my setup sorted and then I'm going to be moving. That's just how it's going to work, isn't it? That's how my luck is going to go, isn't it? I'm pre-predicting it all. That's how my luck seems to be going at the minute. Right, but yeah, we're gonna grind for a bit more. And then hopefully today, well no, not hopefully. Today we're gonna get to 5,500. And we'll very much go from there. And just see. See if Shiny Shaymin will show up today. I really just like the idea of just like not paying any attention at all and then just bam, shiny. Because I feel like I get to the point where past like an hour in, I'm just so hyper focused on it that it disappoints me every time I don't see it. Hey Zilla, how are you doing? I hope your week has been good. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. I am really ready to finally get a shiny this year. That's the thing, it's been so long since I've got a shiny. I saw one, technically it's a lie, I did see one in early January. But I KO'd it. So I'm a little bit sad. It was my unfortunate shiny Palkia incident where I ended up just KOing it. I hope your day's going well. Bam, bam. But yeah, I really want to see this shiny Shaymin. Under odds is ideal. Under odds is the dream. I just think it's highly unlikely given my current string of luck. My current luck string has not been amazing. It's going to be a long work day. You're just going to chill and have some fun. I mean, that's the best thing to do, isn't it? I was very lucky in that regard today, was that my work day was very much chill. I'm kind of in a limbo space where I'm done as much as I can, and I'm kind of waiting for stuff to come in, and it's like, can't really do a lot until stuff comes in, and luckily I very much work on my own, so I just kind of sit there. I think my screen time for this week on my phone is definitely up a bit. But yeah, it's always good to spend a Friday just being chill. Oh, that was it. I want to finish charging on my damn power bank. Finish charging my power bank. I mean, I'm also going into next week in holiday mode. So I'm half kind of zoned out for next week. Yeah, long work days are never fun. I also made sure I downloaded a couple of videos. Couple of comedy specials, couple of best of 2020, best of year videos. I'm just gonna have some videos to watch while traveling. Just don't know if I'm gonna worry about taking my Ambernick. I took it last year, didn't play it. I played it on the plane ride. I played it on the car ride to the airport. That was it. I don't think I'm gonna take it. I don't think. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I don't think I'm going to take it. I prepped it. I don't think I'm going to take it. As much as I'm like, I'll use it. I only used it last year on the plane ride out there, and that was it. So I think I'm not going to bother, and I think instead I'm just going to take all of my other stuff. I'm taking other kit anyway, so I just have to make do without having any stuff to play. I might take a no, do I bother taking a DS? I don't want to lose any of my DSs. Yeah, I think I'm not going to take it. Damn it. Oh, I'll put it back in its case. I got it all out ready. I made sure it was all charged. Now I'm not going to bloody use it. That's typical of me. I mean, the problem is I buy too much stuff. That's my main problem. I spend too much money on bits that I kind of use and then never use again. But yeah, we're going to focus on this. Can I hit? No, I can't hit 5,555 today. That's going to be a tomorrow job. Yep. Yeah. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna look at getting all my stuff sorted. I've got a couple of jewel hunts I want to get done. Nice. It'll be very nice to get it done. But yeah, we're just gonna focus down, grind out the resets today. Chill out, zone out, grind it. One of these times. I'm gonna try my best to get luck. I'm gonna get some luck. Luck with some Shaymins. Yeah, I do love it. I do love Shaymin. He's such an adorable little hedgehog. Do you know what I forgot? I bloody closed down the tab that I had with the name. Jabaki, that was it. Almost forgot Cole's suggested name. That's the hope. I hope we got a name. We got a name suggestion, so we'll go with that and see. Couple of perfect resets. It should be good. The goal today is basically to stay on pace. I've been slacking the last few days and I've been really bad on my pace. Pace should be about 160 an hour. But I have been kind of suffering, not so much with success, suffering by failing. Hey, okay, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope your week has been good. Yeah, this Shaymin needed legendary music. It was a shame. A shame that it didn't. It is a real shame. Or at least some special music, you know? Not just bog standard music. Feels kind of like a letdown. I say, even though this is a distributed event, it kind of feels like it's missing that whole special, unique thing. I mean, it's not surprising. I can say, well, I know, I guess it is kind of surprising. I can say YouTube is a big platform, but, you know, there is always the possibility that you recognize people from other streams. Isn't it? There's this, you know, what's the word I'm thinking of? There's the there's a Neil deGrasse Tyson thing that I love that he said at one point or another. Was that you know, when people meet out, you know, like you go to a different country and they're relatively local from you and you go, oh wow, what a small world. You know, if you talk to everyone, you'll realize that you don't know anyone, and then you realize it's actually it's a big world. Yeah, same algorithms, must be. Or you just both have such an amazing taste in content. I very much doubt that that's the case, but you know. I do not have not an amazing taste in content, but you know. Not to say that, you know, you have bad taste, but, you know. What's the word I'm thinking of? I would say taste, well, I don't know. I was going to say taste in my kind of stuff is questionable at the best. But most of the time I'm usually watching Minecraft VR. Really? Minecraft VR. That's a really interesting one. Because funny enough, I was thinking of, I enjoy Minecraft and I do have VR. And I've been kind of wanting to do some Minecraft VR stuff. And obviously then there's Cobblemon. I was like, man, I kind of want to see if I can do that in VR. But I also find I don't watch as many streams as... I don't watch many streams. I find that... I find it harder to watch streams now than I used to. And I think it's primarily because, one, it's very awkward to try and watch stuff while doing stuff. Most of the time I just have, well, also, I'm just sick of ads. Like, I used to watch a lot of Twitch, but in the last few years, Twitch has just become horrible to watch for me. Because of the amount of ads that are on that platform. And then I've got YouTube Premium, so I just watch really long YouTube videos. Teaching yourself the drums. Damn, okay, that's impressive. I've been half tempted to re-pick up the guitar. I used to play the guitar years ago. I was never very good at it. I will admit, but I did used to play it. I've got like all my very beginning like instructional books and things like that from the lessons that I took when I was, goodness, 8 or 9. So, or was it younger than that? What was it, year 3? Year 3, year 4? No. Year 5, year 6. Was it later? Has it only been 15 years? I don't think it's been quite that long. It could have been, though. It's been helping you with your agility skills. The faster you can drum, the more you feel confident. Oh. Starting to get your life together. Oh, yeah. Don't get me started on life as a whole. I'm in the same boat, okay. I'm hoping this year, but it's most likely going to be into next year. for me, unfortunately. Unless overnight I become a YouTube millionaire. Who knows? If I start doing the Minecraft stuff, I could do. No, I very much doubt it. But obviously, it's an interesting predicament. I've been too busy spending ridiculous amounts of money on Pokemon stuff the last few months, and I'm still paying for my sins on that. Which is which again is one of those problems that being an adult with money is not always a good thing, because to a degree, more money, more problems, which is true. I've had more problems since I've had more money. And it's mainly me spending money. I am my biggest hindrance. But no, it'll be interesting going into next year and seeing kind of into this year and just seeing what's out there for me. But yeah, I'm a little bit upset at the minute because a lot of my stuff is going down and I'm just crying because it's just kind of bleeding money. But such is the nature of everything. But yeah, drumming isn't necessarily something you would affiliate with. It's not the immediate thing that comes to mind with agility, but obviously it is. It's like, you know, it's very much an ability thing. 860 for 3 months, 500 square foot, 1 bed, 1 bath. See, that's the thing. Me personally, if I wanted to move out, I could have done a while ago. I've been at my current job for coming on to 3 to 4 years now. But the problem is, I personally don't like the idea of moving into an apartment or renting, because to me it very much restricts you. So I'm very much looking at property. Hey Shika, how are you doing? I hope your week is going well. I hope work is not being too taxing for you. You're doing good. No mint hog. No mint hog. But no, I was very lucky today. I had a very chill day, which is good because I'm very busy. Well, relatively busy next week, and then I'm off for a week, and then I'm mega busy when I come back. So, kind of am okay with this work week being chill. How many overall hunts are going to rack up before the next shiny? Probably 2. At least, definitely 2. Definitely 2. I mean, in all fairness, Sheikah, when I come back starting April time, really, I'm going to be swapping these to dual hunts, just the streams, just to get more checks in. I really want to finish Palkia as well, and then I'll do Shaymin and Palkia, and then I'll always probably run one DS hunt alongside a Switch hunt, just so it kind of helps my sanity a bit. I can actively get more done. Just looking at your own place for now, eventually hoping to get a nice small house. Well, that's the thing. For me, I'm funnily enough, I've got strict requirements, but I'm thinking of it in terms of more of a investment strategy. My phone cannot decide how charged it is. It literally said earlier it was down to 19% and now it's up to 21%. I don't know what's going on with you. You broke. Yeah, I'm thinking for me, I'm like, well, I need a 3-bed place so I can rent out 2 rooms and then have that basically pay for the entire house stuff. And then, you know, I just worry about repairs and things like that. Not the whole what's the duplex situation. There's no duplexes over here. I know in the US you're big on your and triple plexes, where it's one building but you get like 3 houses out of it. That's not so much a thing over here. So it's not like an investment opportunity, so to speak, of over here. But, you know, again, the problem is I need to be able to cover the cost of the property with no renters in it. And then if I do get people that rent out the rooms, then obviously that is, to a degree, money in my pocket. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Small houses, no, I 100% get it. Okay, you know, what I'm planning to do isn't for everyone. You know, but because of my situation, I kind of have to do it this route to do it. So for me, in the UK, it is, well, 1, in the area where I'm living, it isn't particularly cheap. And 2, you kind of are stuck a bit. It's like I'm 95% certain the only way I'm going to be able to afford is auction sites and getting a property that needs work done to it. Which is good because it means I can kind of do what I want with it, but it's bad because it's more expensive and it's going to take more time to get it set up and all this other stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be in that mode maybe later this year. Which sucks for me. And I kind of wish, yeah, I'll just get a flat. But a flat, it's kind of like, 1, there's not many flats around. The UK isn't so big on flats. And 2, I'm just not, personally, I just don't want to rent. I'd rather own. But again, yeah, everyone has their preferences. Again, if I was making twice the amount of money, or if I had a partner that would going in on it with me, it would open up the opportunities. It would open up the door for different opportunities. We share the money to help cover. No, I'm going to say it's perfectly fine. Okay. I am lucky enough to be in a position where I don't need your money. You know. The supporting is just there for people who want to and who can afford it. You know, the nicest way possible. I don't need your money. I'll be honest. I've gotten more money out of YouTube than I was expecting to. People are very, very generous. I was sitting here thinking, I'm not going to make any money out of it. And it's just kind of surprised me. And I'm still in a bit of shock about it all, really. Yeah, some money, but not all your money. I mean, you know, I'm more than happy with what I've got out of it. I could quit tomorrow and be happy. Arguably, yes. It's not enough to replace a full-time income. But that was part of the point of me going into this, was I don't want it to replace a full-time income, because I don't want this to become my full-time commitment. So it's like, I don't need it. Yeah, she got seven money. Which, when you think about the amazing content you get, not a lot of content, you know, $7 for all of that. The worst part is, unless you have premium, you still watch ads, and I find that absolutely horrible. I don't know why YouTube does that, but it's interesting. Third job, decent, $23 an hour. Yeah, see, that's insane. The dollar per hour, I think, what am I on, dollar-wise? What am I on, dollar-wise? Funnily enough, I earn less than you, okay? I am on $22.50 an hour. And that has just gone up from 19 an hour. Oh, you have premium now. Did you get the cheaper tier of premium, Sheikah? The recently launched one, the $8 a month? I'll be honest, I'm a little bit upset with myself. I wish I had the grind set to be able to do multiple jobs. I keep going, oh man, I'd love to like clock off and then, you know, go and do more and earn more money. But I'm like, I just don't have the motivation. It's the same reason why I really struggle to do anything in regards to making videos for YouTube. Because I just don't have the motivation to do it. It's like, as soon as the stream ends, I clock off. You know, I'm like ready to stream like 10 minutes before the stream. And then I'm done the minute the stream ends, kind of thing. Which is really bad, and I wish I did better with it. But it's like, I don't have the drive to be up until midnight, 1 or 2 a.m. trying to make videos and then go to work the next day like normal. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way for me. I'm just not that way inclined. I wish I was, but unfortunately I'm not. You are salary, but if you were to split up your salary, it would be about $35 an hour for 40 hours a week. Yeah, see, that's insane. But no, I need to chase my work when I get back from holiday. I'm due a week's worth of holiday pay. I'm due 10 days worth of holiday pay. I'm gonna wait until I come back from holiday though, because it'll almost be payday. So I can be like, what's going on with this? Where is my money? Which will be good, because I'm currently still in a black hole of horrible spending decisions for Pokemon cards and Lego. Oh, it's fine, okay. You don't have to reveal what you do. I'm going to say it again. Unfortunately, it's the same reason why I don't reveal what company I work at, because it's a very small company. I work in tech, I don't mind saying that. But it's like, I don't want to publicly be like, I work here. It's the same reason why I'm like, I don't want to do any IRL streams. I don't want to do any Pokemon Go stuff, because it's just like, that's why I don't add people on. Why I don't want to post is Pokemon Go stuff, or add people for Pokemon Go, because it's like, yeah, I don't want to like give you my location. You know, I'm not that way inclined where it's like, oh yeah, by the way, here's about where I live. It's not ideal. Hey Plasma, how are you doing? I hope your week is going well. I hope your Friday's going well. Hope you're doing good. Obviously I don't do amazing work. But again, I don't quite do 40 hours a week. I do 8 a.m. to 4:30 with an hour lunch. So I do 7.5 hours a day. Which is it's not bad, it's enough. It is enough. And then obviously, you know, we're gonna get the schedule properly sorted soon as well for the stream. So it'll be like 3 hours a day on top of all that stuff as well. Minus weekends, because weekends are going to be me time. Very good. First week of mocks done. Oh, nice plasma. Very nice. How'd you feel it went? Post home address in chat. Yeah, that's not going to happen, Chica. Not anytime soon. Again, I'm like, I want to go to some conventions and stuff, but I'm like, I'm not of the mindset where I'm like, I'm going to get recognized. It's more a case of I don't like people. I don't do well in public places. Don't like people. Most true statement. I mean, it's true. I'm very much an antisocial person. In nature, I am an antisocial person. I don't like outside. I don't like people, you know. You won't see me like, you won't find me like actively reeling at like clubs or, you know, those kind of events. Just outside. I just don't like outside. I just don't like people. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm busy tomorrow throughout the day, which is why I think tomorrow's stream is going to be what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be out all day tomorrow, and then I'm going to try and squeeze in a few hundred resets tomorrow as well. I'm going to be like absolutely exhausted. I know I am, but it's going to be good. I'm putting in a grind for this next week because I really want to get Shaymin up to full odds before I leave. Dark cry people, yeah, it's true. But yeah, that's the hopes. Alright, okay, well thanks for stopping by. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Hopefully we will, but I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Not being on stream in a while, does this mean the bird is over? No. Everyone is like, did you get the bird? I had a comment the other day. It was like, did you get the bird? No, I've just really pissed off with that hunt, so I've stopped doing it. But no bird. I got 2 times over odds and I got angry and stopped with it. Pissed off with it, so I'm not doing it. I'm going to start doing it in April again. I'm going to have a day a week scheduled set for just doing it. and it's going to be what am I thinking? What am I thinking for schedule? I want to play and finish. I want to play and finish Mystery Dungeons, the one that came on the Switch, because that's 5 years old, and I realized I've never finished it. And obviously I want to do dual hunting DS and Switch hunts as well, so we'll see. That gives me like 3 days a week of stuff to do. Anything disappointing? Well, I mean, that's what we saw from the leaks. That's what they said originally, Plasma, was that it was just inside the city. But no, nothing disappointing. Actually, no, I am annoyed. I don't know why we got Chikorita and Totodile. Yeah, I'm not happy that we got, like, I mean, to a degree, I'm happy that we got the Johto starters out of the way. But I'm not happy that with, like, in the last 2 games, like, all we've had is pretty much, well, we've had at least one Johto starter in the last 2 Legends games. It is just a little bit annoying. I would have liked to have seen other gens, but I'm just really not happy that we had them. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I really like Feraligatr. I really like Tepig. I'm just a little bit annoyed that we got Chikorita as well. You know, it's like, in the last 2 games, we got all the Johto starters done and out of the way. It just kind of makes me think that, why don't they just do a Legends Johto game and just use them? I don't know yet, Plasma. I've really got no clue. I think it's very dependent on if we get announcements for Megas, and if so, what the Megas look like. If they reveal that they're going to get Megas, and if they reveal what the Megas are before the release, then you know, it might change. But at the minute, I don't know. I'm just kind of looking forward to the new battle mechanics more so than anything. The battle mechanics look like they're going to be freaking sweet. You know, the whole dodging, avoiding, cooldown rather than turn-based. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to giving it a go. I'm more looking forward to seeing if we get any like release date announcement at the Switch 2 event. Because again, we know it's releasing this year. Not 100% sure on time frame. Fall probably reckons before November. Probably stream died. Stream died. I don't know why it died. It's one of those evenings, apparently. Very interesting, Team Plasma. I have not put that much thought into it. I have not thought of my team. I honestly think I'm just going to go kind of with however I feel when I play the game. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, I'm happy we got actual gameplay. But I'm a little bit... Oh, I will say the one thing that did disappoint me, and I noticed it while watching the trailer a second time. I didn't so much notice it the first time when I was just kind of, oh, you know, while I'm watching the reveal. It was after. It was watching it after was the... was the whole flatness of the buildings. Like, you look at the trailer, the buildings are flat. Okay, yeah, there's some angled designs on them. There are some signposts and some things coming out. But, like, all the buildings around the city, I noticed it first when they go into the wild zone area. Flat. Entirely flat. They've got, like, balconies, designs sticking out, railings, designs on the buildings, doorways, but they're all flat. Like 1 minute 43 seconds in, that building is flat. The interesting thing on them is the dormers on the roof. I'm surprised they're actually sticking out. It's going to be a whole new Dex. Plasma. 100% it's going to be a new Dex. The fact that Tepig's in the game shows that it's going to be a different Dex. And some later editions as well. Spritzy's there. Roseliade is there. Diggersby is there. It's going to be a whole different Dex. Go-Go. Goodra, Pidgeot. You know, Ampharos, Pavilion, Flowjet, but we kind of knew that. Obviously, Absol, Chandelure, Baballer. Udra, Umbreon, Crocodile. Oh, I'm so happy for Crocodile. Who knows? We'll have to see. I'm not an expert. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm saying I don't know. You know? But no, I'm very annoyed that the buildings are flat. That's the only thing. All of the design bits are just textures on them. And it kind of... Don't get me wrong, some buildings look textured. But the Pokemon Center is flat. Most of the buildings just look flat, and it's a little bit sad, but I do understand it could still be it could still very much be an early stage thing. You know, they could improve that. That could be how it looks on the Switch 1, and the Switch 2 looks better. I don't know. And that's half of the problem, is just not knowing. Champions Chick with your chin. Hope it's like Unite where you don't need online to play. No, I think it's confirmed you need online to play it. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check my source. So here you go. So Champions will be a digital-only game, and it's a paid title, not free to play. So this is info that I saw on. This is from Centro Leaks, in all fairness, that was revealed on Pokemon Day. So it's not going to be. It's going to be a paid title. We don't know how it's going to work on mobile yet, but on Switch, it's going to be a paid title. Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required for play. And obviously it isn't required for the free-to-play games. So to do the VGC from now on, you will most likely need to purchase the main series of the Pokemon game to catch Pokemon, because you can't catch Pokemon in Champions, although you might be able to acquire Pokemon in Champions. You need to purchase Champions to be able to battle. You need to have a home subscription to store your Pokemon, and you need to have Switch Online to play the game. And they do say with a grain of salt, this applies exclusively to the Switch version. We do not know how the pricing will work on the mobile version. Again, there is paid apps on the mobile app store. It will probably be a subscription situation and things like that. But obviously, they'll probably move all the competitive side of battling to that. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works in like a year's 6 months time. But I mean, I'm looking forward to ZA. Again, I think we're gonna get an announcement. I'm hopeful we get an announcement for the release date. On April the 2nd, when they do the Switch reveal. The Switch 2 announcement stuff. Hopefully we'll get a release date for the Switch 2 and also that as well. But no, it definitely looks interesting. I wanna dive into the battle system. We know it's coming to the original Switch. It's going to be a Switch 1 and a Switch 2 title, because it's backwards compatible, but there's going to be a Switch... There's most likely going to be a Switch 1 version and a Switch 2 version, with the Switch 2 version being graphically enhanced. Because that's just how the games I think are going to work for a little while. I think that's just how it's going to work for at least a year, most likely. Where it's, we're just getting a combo, or there's updates coming for older games and things like that. But no, I think it's interesting. I'm just very eager to kind of wait and see, and go from there. Well, we know that time has passed since the first Games Plasma, so he just might not be alive anymore. That's just the short, the quick and short of it. And I see what you mean about the small Pokemon. But, I mean... we don't know if there's going to be any forms of alphas or special or increased size or the size variation. I do think that was a cool thing with Legends, but... yeah, but we don't know how much time has passed. When we last saw AZ, he didn't have a walking stick. When we see him in this one, he needs a walking stick. ZA is like 3,000 years old. I think in the original game, he was AZ in XY. Do we know? 12-year time skip. I mean, we don't know, but I mean, it's 3,000 years, so he could be there. We just don't know, and that's the thing. They specifically haven't showed him. I think they showed the building, right? They showed his lab. I think that was one of the buildings we saw in the trailer. Same with the Lookers. Same with Lookers place. It'll be interesting to see if they do plasma. They might not. They might be done with it forever. Again, so much has changed. I don't think it's going to be a short time skip. I think it's going to be like 50, maybe 60 years. Again, given that the Mega design looks basically the same as in X and Y games, I don't think huge amounts of time has passed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's Lookers, that's the inside of Lookers' place. Again, who knows? Yeah, but Looker can be looking... see, that's the thing. The international police could be looking into this whole Quasar business situation where, you know, he's like, yeah, they're on my radar. Or I guess that building with moss that I saw that I was adamant was the lab. It could also just be AZ's hotel. You know, Looker and the international police could be looking into whatever's happening there. I imagine it has to be his hotel. I just vaguely remember that's what the lab looked like in the first game. That structure of building. Trying to find where it is in the trailer and I cannot find it. I see in the window and it instantly goes to, yeah, it most likely is his place. Again, it's the only kind of really oldish looking building around. I mean, in all fairness though, his gym was the tower, so it's not so much the fact that we're going to gym battle, I don't think. But again, the fashion looks very modern or kind of current. Same with the current style of building structures. It's not like Legends. It's not like ZA where at Arceus where they, very clearly went back in time. But there's going to be no gyms because you don't leave the city. So the progression is going to be completely different. Just like how there was no gyms in Arceus, there's going to be no gyms in ZA. I think that is ultimately the way of looking at it. The Legends games aren't going to have gyms. I think we just have to kind of take that at the value that it is, which is obviously we're not getting that in these games, and the main series games will have, the more normal stuff. The gym battles, it will have the standard progression, it will have the standard battle system, and Legends will be where they test a lot of the new bits, the new battle systems, new ways of experiencing the world. It's going to be interesting. But again, we know it's kind of semi-futuristic because of the fact you've got teleporters that beam you up to the top of buildings. You could argue, yeah, that's from a gameplay perspective to make it so you don't have any loading screens. But, an elevator would work just as well. Oh yeah, here it is. So, it's in the trailer. So, yeah, yeah, I think that building is definitely his hotel. Because it's the only kind of old school-esque building. I wouldn't say high-tech. Again, it's definitely... It's not been my definition of high-tech. You see the standard high-tech stuff, it's different. But yes, no, I see what you mean. There has been instances of teleporter pads in the past. Team Galactic had them as well. But again, I don't know how much of it can be pinned down to Pokemon moves versus actual technology. The problem with that comparison is that the better argument is Legends was also all wild and now it's all city, not so much Paldea. The one thing that worries me is performance. I'm very much hopeful that they're spending time to make it perform well. Don't get me wrong, Arceus performed pretty good, but ZA was... Paldea was... Scarlet and Violet performed horribly on launch, and arguably don't perform much better now. So I'm hopeful that Gen 10, given that we know ZA is most definitely the only Pokemon game we're getting this year as like a main series thing, it's kind of making me hope that next year for the 30th anniversary, Gen 10 is going to be pretty good. And pretty interesting. don't think you necessarily need optional towns though. Scarlet, well, even older Pokemon games, there's nothing as an optional town. All towns kind of play a part into the story. I'll be honest, I think at this point, I'm half hoping for a Let's Go Johto game. Or some announcement that... Because that was the other thing I saw. Oh, man. That was the other thing I saw, was that people were like, in theory, you can use the Switch 2, because it has a USB-C port on top of it, you could in theory use it like a DS. Get a secondary screen and plug it in up top. Could you imagine how insane that would be for like playing Pokemon games, you know, the DS games? Maybe that's how they do the remakes. Well, they bring all of those games onto the Switch 2. They start bringing back all of the ports of older games on. I mean, you know, that's Sky. That's you know, very much in the clouds thinking. It probably isn't going to be that way, but you know, let a boy dream. You know, I'd absolutely adore it if we could play the older games on new consoles. Don't think it will happen within my lifetime, though. The worst part is I can't even be like... I can't even blame it on Nintendo being greedy and money grabbing, because they've not released the games anywhere else. You know, if they had the game, if they, you know, got rid of, let's say, the eShop, ported it all over to the Switch shop, I would say, yeah, they're money grabbing. But again, we haven't had many of the older Pokemon games brought over to the Switch system yet. So it kind of is upsetting me a bit. Because while the market's like that, they cost an absolute fortune. The one thing that I'm hoping for, and it's a shame if you've bought any Pokemon games recently for the DS or things like that, or you're, you know, planning on selling them. I honestly hope that Nintendo bring the old DS games onto the Switch, so that it will absolutely destroy the used market for DS games. I don't think it will destroy them. I hope it kind of brings them back down into the realms of normal. It's like, I don't mind paying $30, $40, you know, for these games. Like $80, $90, $100? Nah, forget about it. But Nintendo sell them on the Switch. Ooh. You know, well, now you don't need it. Arguably, yes, if you bought it online and they get rid of the eShop or whatever, yes, you might lose it, but you know, it's a case of make it more readily available, because the prices went manic as soon as they shut down the eShop. Really. They weren't horrible before, but the prices definitely went up for the DS games when the shop shut down. It's like you can get the 3DS games for a decent price, even now. You know, you don't get them for a bad price, but you know, it's like, come on, surely Surely we can get the older ones down a bit. I don't know. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's a supply issue. I think it's very much a demand issue. And I think the demand is so high because there is physically no other way to currently get a hold of these games. And that upsets me a bit. I can say from a privileged position as someone who owns pretty much all of the DS Pokemon main series games at this point. I'm very privileged in that I bought them. I'm very lucky that I held on to them and didn't sell them. But you know, I'm lucky in that regard. It's just a little bit painful because, again, all of the old DS games, you can't do what you can do on the Switch now and just create a new profile and play the game again. Obviously, in the original games, you had to wipe your save to start again. So I understand not everyone wants to, like, wipe their save but restart the game again kind of thing. You don't get how people can enjoy the original Gen 1 and 2 games. It's nostalgia. Guarantee it. Most of it is nostalgia. Also, you have to understand, Plasma. I personally can't stand Scarlet and Violet. I don't understand how people are still playing Scarlet and Violet. I think Scarlet and Violet is the worst main series game since Sword and Shield. I didn't like Sword and Shield either. Yes, I bought them. Yes, I paid for them. Yes, I have played them. Arguably, yes, I technically have also profited from them. But they, in terms of Pokemon games, they're not my favorite. I don't think they're good. The stories, fantastic. I don't think Pokemon has a problem with storytelling. Game Freak are really good at storytelling. I think where they lack is the packaging of that story. And the way that they deliver that story. You know, I started with Pearl, so I was, you know, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then basically went up the gens that way. But no, it kind of felt like Galar was very much a straight line region. You know, you could only really go one way. You couldn't really explore things like that. Scarlet and Violet had the opposite problem. You could go everywhere, but there wasn't anything to fill it in. Again, in my personal opinion. But yeah, you know, I very much prefer the older style of games. Me personally. But, you know, it's nostalgia. 100% it's nostalgia for me. I am a sucker for nostalgia. The only thing is with Scarlet and Violet, I did like what they were doing in regards to you know, the kind of choose your own adventure type thing. But it did kind of have an order. It was always kind of directing you to go and do stuff. But it's like the level scaling. While you could do it in any order before, you're very much it's the level scaling that was more interesting for me than anything. Shaymin is an event Pokemon, not a modded game. No, it is an official release. There are ways of getting the events. And I have acquired the events. Same with Darkrai. The Darkrai event I've acquired, and a load of the other late Pokemon through events I have. No, it's not cheating. There's no, arguably you can't pirate in, well, you probably can. But no, these are events hosted from a DNS server. So they're all official. If I catch this Shaymin, I can transfer it up into the newer games. No problem. It is a legitimate Pokemon. As far as I'm aware. No, publicly hosted. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, you can still get all of the Gen 4 and Gen 5 events at least. They're not difficult to do. Just YouTube Gen 4 events, Gen 5 events, and there's videos on how to do them. Well, the thing is, Plasma, if you have a 3DS, you can mod it to get bank on there. Again, as with everything nowadays, you can just mod it in. That's the wonders of the internet, Plasma. You're on a platform where you can literally just put into it how to do this, and you can find a video that will walk you through how to do it step by step. It's the wonders of the modern age we live in. You don't have to be archaic. It's not like, oh, go down to the library and figure it out. You know, you have to find the magic Sherman who knows how to do this. Just Google it. YouTube it. You can learn so much nowadays via the internet. I'm sure I'm going to learn how to basically fix up my own property because I'm going to YouTube it. All the DIY stuff. Just going to YouTube it. I mean, in all fairness, Plasma, the odds in Heart Gold, Soul Silver are the same as in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. It's 1 in 8,192. So it does not surprise me if you're used to shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet that anyone would be willing to suffer through the old odds. The old odds are only really for those of us who are mentally unstable enough to shiny hunt in the old odds. No one in their right mind does shiny hunting at full odds for fun. In my opinion. You know, it's like, oh, you know, all of the YouTubers that I watch enjoy doing it. No, all the YouTubers you watch doing it are doing it because they make money from doing it. You know, they live stream, they make videos, so they're doing it for money. They're not doing it for the love of doing it. To a degree, they kind of are, but for the most part, you know, their idea of the end of it is a video or something where they make money from it. Not for the love of doing it. Is your mind? Plasma, I'm looking for a slightly different coloured thing, and I'm counting it. Insanity is doing the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's what shiny hunting is. I'm literally doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. The definition of insanity, meaning I am out of my mind. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna do some testing some point soon. I really want to try something, and I might even stream me doing it. It could be a fun one to do. Oh, but for those that are interested, which probably at this point in time is no one, I am starting to put together a schedule going into April. And Wednesdays are going to be members streams. However, they aren't going to be games with members. They aren't going to be anything like that. They're going to be non-Pokemon games that are most likely streamed with my family. They aren't going to be exactly PG. It will probably be for around the same amount of time. Normal stream time, just not Pokemon related stuff. I was thinking of doing it on a different channel. I was thinking of doing it on Twitch, but I don't want to keep all my stuff together, so it's probably just going to be a members only thing on this channel for the time being. Oh, there you go, Plasma. That's all you got to be happy about. You got to be happy making your content, whatever you do. Okay, an hour and a half, about the midway point of the stream, and we're doing good. I'm not going to play, again, the problem is, Plasma, they're going to be games I'm playing with my family, so they're going to be nothing that I take from recommendations. As well, Subnautica, I've seen gameplay, I've seen the entire game, I don't want to play it because I've seen how the story ends. Firewatch, exactly the same thing, I've seen the game played, I know the story, I'm not going to play it because I've seen it. FNAF, not my type of game, I absolutely despise FNAF, I don't like it. As a game, I like it as a lore, I like it as a story, I don't like it as a game. Lego Star Wars, again, not my type of game. Not anymore. So, not my kind of games. Again, it's like Alien Isolation. I own Alien Isolation because Epic Games gave it to me for free. I'm not going to play Alien Isolation because I know how Alien Isolation is, so I'm not going to do it. Problem is that it needs to be a game that's cross-platform. because we're very much segmented in terms of our player base. 2 of us are on PC, 2 of us are on console. So it only really works if we can play it on, cross-platform. Which reminds me, I want to check. Oh yeah, Xbox cross-gen multiplayer, it does say. But again, it's not so much a problem of playing the game, it's that I've seen the story. And once you've seen a lot of these single-player, story-based games, once you know the story, that's kind of it. There's no reason to play the game myself because I know how it ends. And not everyone thinks that way. Yes, it's worth supporting the devs, but for me personally, I'm more of the mindset of if it's something I think I want to play, I'll play it. I'll stop watching it and I'll play it. Firewatch wasn't my type of thing. Hey Nebula. How are you doing? I hope your week has been good. Hope your Friday's going well. I think I'm gonna need to go and I'm gonna need to go to the toilet here quickly. Right. Get this check going, and I'm gonna run to the loot, so I'll be right back. Do. There you go. Baka is... Yeah, I need to stop drinking so much before and during stream, because it is not good. Oh no, I have nothing wrong with the... Again, if Firewatch wasn't a linear story-based game, I would have considered getting it. It's a linear story-based game that's only real... the only real driving factor for me to buy it is to experience the story. But I know the story, so it's not an experience for me. If I bought every single game that was good looking, I would have no money because I would be buying every other game. That isn't a factor for me for buying the game. It's like I was looking at potentially getting Monster Hunter. Or Split Faction as well. Split Fiction, sorry. They're not bad looking games. It's just more money to spend on games that I'm going to play a little bit and then not touch again. So, it's difficult. And again, as with everything, graphics, very subjective. Just because you like the graphics in the game doesn't mean it's, great doesn't mean that other people like it. You know, it's all subjective. Yeah, but I think there's not enough of a deviation for me to be like, yeah, I'm going to spend the money. And then it's also finding the time to play a game like that. Because Firewatch is what, like a 6-hour game? And it's sitting down and finding 6 hours to spend playing a game that for 90% of it, I kind of already know how it's going to... Well, I know how it's going to end. You know, the way I play it is very much how some people I watch play it. So it's like very much a case of knowing the person that I'm watching play it, and I'll be like, yeah, I'd make that choice. So it's like I just watch someone play through it the way I would play through it. So those kind of games, unless I was really invested in it, which I'm not, it's kind of no need for me to spend the money. Then try and find the time to play it. There's like 50 other games I want to play. I can't remember who I watched play at Plasma. It's been so long, I don't know. But, you know, there's just so many other games I want to play. I don't want to add more games to the list. I want to start crossing games off my list of things that I want to play. You know, I've got too many games that I'm like, I want to play this, I want to play that, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I just don't have the time to do it, and I just don't want to add more games to that list. See, I own and I've played Slime Rancher. Never finished Slime Rancher. It was a good game. Wasn't horrible. They're doing a sequel. And that's all I know. Again, it's the type of game that once it was released, they're done with it. You know, drop it, move on to the next thing. No, I don't Plasma. And I'll tell you why. Because Arceus didn't get DLC. If Arceus got DLC, I might have been like, yeah, ZA will as well. But because Legends didn't, I don't think ZA will. I think Gen 10 will get 2 DLCs. I hope it doesn't. But given the current history of how the games have been going on the Switch, it's highly probable that we're going to see a Gen 10 get dual DLCs. It was an update. I don't think it was a DLC. Yeah, it wasn't a standard DLC. It was an update. That's different. But no, I don't think it's going to get a... I don't think it's going to get a buyable DLC. Purchasable DLC. Nah, I wanted Unova. I really wanted Unova. I'm a little bit annoyed that they skipped Unova, but hopefully they'll go back and do Unova in a few years' time. reminds me, I need to pack for tomorrow as well. Make sure I've got everything ready. Let's focus on getting through the stream first, though. No, the Rotom, we're going to have a Rotom Dex. I think that's already confirmed because of the fact Rotom carries the trainer across the trailer when you jump over a thing. We're getting the Rotom Dex. Like I say, it makes sense to a degree because technology-wise it makes sense. The thing is, I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but I think they spent not so much more time, but they spent more. It was easier for them to spend time on more of the flair in these older games versus in the newer games, because it's 2D, because it's sprite. It was probably a little bit quicker to develop and iterate on. Versus the 3D look we currently have, you know, and the models and all of that. You know, it's easier to do a drawing, just, you know, transplant that into pixels versus drawing, designing it into 3D, doing things like that. Get buffed in sandstorms? Why would an electric type get buffed in sandstorms? That doesn't make any sense. Do you mean debuffed? I just want another Johto. I want another Let's Go game, Johto. Yeah, but it still doesn't mean that an electric type will get buffed in sandstorms. See, I wouldn't say the character is glued to the phone. I think the character pays attention to the phone. I don't think the character is glued to the phone. You don't walk around with your phone out, looking down at the phone, not doing anything. Whereas in real life, that's how people walk around. I did just want to check, make sure I haven't received any messages from anyone in regards to tomorrow. No, that is good. That is good. Again, we didn't have the Rotom decks in Legends. Legends was old school style, so who knows? Down with the Rotom Dexes. I mean, that's your personal preference. I don't mind them. I don't think it adds anything. I don't think it takes away anything from the game. I just think it's a different way of interpreting that, bringing it into the more modern era versus having a specialized device. But yeah, no, I think by next Friday, I want to get to 8,000. 8,192. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. You have a good weekend. If we don't see ya. Good chat. Yeah, we'll see you later. But yeah, I'm going to focus on Shaymin for this coming week. I think I'll be streaming pretty much daily up until I leave. And I'm off for next week, the week after next. And then I think I'm back. I'm back before April. And then starting 1st of April, I'll start on the new schedule. Or probably starting on the 30th of March, 31st of March. Hopefully, the little rodent will shine today. hedgehogs rodents? I think that is an important question that I need the answer to at some point. Are hedgehogs considered rodents? Get that out so I don't forget it. Yeah, 200 resets. Goodness gracious me, I have been slacking for a bit. That is not good. Need to stop slacking. Let's get on the grind. Focus a bit down and really focus down for the last hour. Fingers crossed. Well, no, I was going to say fingers crossed we can get to 5,500 today. No, we're getting to 5,500 today. And then tomorrow I'm going to try and squeeze in 250 checks after my busy day. And then Sunday I'm going to try and get to 6.5k. Because I need to be able to get to full odds by Friday. And the only way I'll physically be able to do that is if I can... Well, what am I thinking? 500 a day. 5, 10... 5,000, 7,500 Tuesday. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, so I need to be basically at that point. I don't mind streaming a little bit longer on Friday, but it's getting to that point. Yeah, just hopeful thinking. I would try and change up the thumbnail and things like that, but arguably I'm not doing anything different than frolicking around some flowers, so I don't see the need to. I also need to try and decide when I'm going to build my Concord. So instead, just gonna focus on the grind. Grind a little bit here, grind a little bit there. Hope that today could be the day. I'm going to get to the point where I'm at like 20,000 and still no shiny, and I'm going to think, maybe it's shiny locked. Because that's just how I feel like. Let's just figure it out. Nope, 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 not quite there. Good evening, Greg. How are you doing? Hope your week has been good. Hope your Friday is going well. Hope Muse is doing good. Weekend time. Doing pretty good. Eating steak. Ooh, nice, Greg. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I am only slightly jealous. I'll be honest, I'm not such a massive fan of steak. Be honest, I'm not against it. It's not like I'm vegan. I just have had bad experiences with bad steak in the past. I think it's kind of put me off steak altogether. If I'm honest. I normally just end up having burgers when everyone else has steak. You get them in the big meat packs. You buy them from the butchers. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Butchers are the best place to get your steaks and that from. That is, from what I understand, the best way to get steak. But no, I'll be honest. Burgers. I feel like there's less. Again, I'm not very picky when it comes to stuff. It's just like pizza. I'm easygoing. You know, I've never had experiences with a bad pizza. I've not had bad experiences with burgers. I've had bad experiences with steak where I just don't enjoy eating it. But I've not had that with burgers. Mouth is too small for them. In all fairness, when I was at my largest, I would eat arguably way too much in the ways of burgers. Let me see if I can find any pictures. Funny enough, this is literally a Google search query for this place. Oh god, wait. Did I really? Okay, I'm a little bit upset. I'm a little bit bad. I'm feeling bad now. Wait, is that really that big? Oh god, I was a fat son of a bitch. Oh yeah, no, I was bad. Let me see if I can find the other burger that I used to eat as well. Oh, wait, no, there was a TikTok. That's even better. So there's that one, and... That was it. It was called the Double Daddy. I was wondering what it was called. D-O-U-B-L-E. Oh, there you go. If you want to know what I used to eat, just Google, is it the Hungry Horse? Yeah, the Hungry Horse. Yeah, so they have a deal. It's still on, and it's buy one, get one free on burgers. If you go to their Facebook page, literally 3 hours ago was the Quadzilla, which is 2 beef burgers, 2 chicken fillets, lettuce, onion, chips, whatever, the whole lot. Not to brag, this was me at my fattest. I definitely couldn't do it now. I used to eat 2 of those in a sitting. I'm not proud of myself. I used to eat 2 of those a sitting. We would go out for a dinner. It was buy one, get one free. If we went on a Friday, or whatever day it used to be on buy one, get one free on. I think it always was on a Friday. They used to be like, well, we used to go with big groups of us. But there was 4 of us in our group, and we would always end up with like 4 burgers. Because I would order one, get one free. My brother would order one, get one free. So it was like we would end up with just a massive amount of food. But yeah, it was not healthy. And then the other one that they did was the Double Daddy, which got me hooked on jalapeno poppers. Oh man, those were delicious, and it got me hooked on jalapeno poppers. And arguably, it was the start to my spicy food journey. Oh no, I'm doing way better now. Again, it's like I used to be able to eat easily a pizza and a half of like stuffed crust, pepperoni, easy by myself. You know, the large 14-inch pizzas. I still can now, but like I still can now, but it's much harder than it used to be. But yeah, wow, doing way better is a again, what am I down from my peak? 23? 23 kilos? So yeah, 3.5 stone down from me max. I could still eat that if I wanted to. Not 2 of them, mind you. Not 2 Quadzillas. My God, those were massive. I could probably just about manage 1 now. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress that I've made over the last few years. But yeah. Oh, that reminds me of getting takeaway tomorrow. It's my time to cook. My turn to cook, and I'm out of the house until like... I'm out of the house from 8 until 6. I probably get in about 6:30. So rather than cooking, I think we're getting takeaway. Because I'm lazy. The only problem is because it was my suggestion, I have to pay. No, it was I knew it was going to happen. So I is fine with it. Although we're not getting a lot of food. Getting Chinese. My cardinal sin with Chinese is special fried rice. I can just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat that stuff. Yeah, Chinese, Greg. We were thinking of potentially having kebab. But I think we changed the plan to then go to Chinese because I mentioned that I thought that our local place was having some problems. But that's not the case, so... But yeah, because I'm alone at home tomorrow, I think we're ordering an extra pot of rice for me to have for tomorrow for food. Because I's a lazy shit. I don't want to cook, so I'm going to get some Chinese for tomorrow. That's the one thing I really love, is leftover special fried rice. I'm very particular with the way it is as well. It has to be left out on the side. It can't be put in the fridge. It can't be reheated. It's one of those where I'm like, I've got it down to perfected art. And if it's done differently, I don't like it. Hey, Dom. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good Friday. You doing good? It's one day, Greg. It's not like it's all cooked. It's not like it's going to spoil within a day. If I'd left it out for like a week, different story. You know, if I was storing it for more than like 12 hours, I would definitely, you know, definitely end up putting it away, you know. But because it doesn't even really make it past like the 12-hour mark, if I'm completely honest with you. 13-14 hour mark, normally it goes pretty quickly. Also, it's not like... Oh, OBS disconnected. It's not like I've had any insane food poisoning or anything like that. Just be grateful. I'm not talking about how what I used to eat as a youngish man, because I'm sure that would cause some definite cause for concern. But we don't talk about that. What Past Pete did to his stomach is completely different. I should be back. Yeah, unfortunately, I've had a couple of problems today with OBS disconnecting. And there's new collaboration with Sugar and Spice. Oh, nice. New figures. Nice. Even better. But no, I don't think it's overly a problem for like 8 hours, 12 hours. Like, I don't think it's made it past like 18 hours max outside at the fridge. Also, I will say we do it with other stuff as well. The chicken balls we leave out. Chow mein we leave out as well. It isn't just the fried rice. But obviously, you know, I prefer my fried rice that way in particular. So I'm going to be picky. Let me be picky. I am very rigid in my ways. I have certain rituals, certain things that have to be done certain ways. I'm going to be absolutely murder for any kind of future partner. I have a New Year's Eve ritual that I do. I've done it for the last, I want to say 10, 15 years. It's very much a case of I need it that way. I need to keep my ritual. To be honest, if you leave stuff out for a while, you're freezing it. I mean, that's really interesting, Greg. July 7th, Sugar and Spice celebrates 20th anniversary. Oh, so yeah, so they definitely could announce some stuff for the 20th anniversary, couldn't they? Again, you know, anything over the course of like a week, obviously it's going in the fridge, but for a day, it's I'm not too worried about, you know. Alright, how are we doing? 20 past. Oh man, I've got 150 resets to do. I'm going to be here for another hour. Ugh! Alright, let's pick up the pace. Music has stopped. It's annoying because it shouldn't have. Can't put all stuff in the freezer, else it... Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, but it's like, if I leave it out for like a day, you know, I'm not too worried about it. Need a few sugar and spice things, die-cast figures. Oh, really? Ah. There you go, then. Pending approval, eh? It's the worst kind of thing you want to hear. But yeah. I'm weird. Again, it could be worse. In the past, I have ingested raw bacon, which I know they say is bad for you, and I don't do it anymore. But I definitely feel like it helped increase my my resistance to, you know, give me an iron stomach. Here you go. This is when I mean, I still eat raw mushrooms and I still eat raw onion from time to time, but that I feel like isn't as weird. Never left food out for longer than 2 hours. Really? That is interesting. Yeah, most of the stuff normally goes in the freezer, but it's just like, it's just the Chinese stuff. I just like to leave it out. It's just me personally. Oh, the other thing as well is pizza. Pizza's the other thing that we leave out of the fridge. Typically, it will stay in the oven. I do want to make it clear. I don't just go out and pick random mushrooms from the ground and eat them. It is it's very much you know, shop bought mushrooms. Not just like, ooh, mushroom, nom nom nom. I don't have that much survival skill. As much as I've been in the mood of I've gone down the rabbit hole of watching these survival videos on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, I reckon I could do that. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't survive very long. Again, it wasn't like I was sitting down and eating rations and rations of rations of it at a time. But yeah, it's like, I don't think I could do salmon. I don't think I could do sushi. Which is really weird, because it's raw fish, but I don't know why in my brain I don't think I could do salmon. Raw sushi. Tail has leaked 3 brand new, oh really, sets, making sure by cars. Oh, nice. Leaks are always nice. But yeah, I don't mind. Again, obviously you should wash your hands after you touch raw meat. That is just the smart thing to do, because again, chicken, touch your mouth with raw chicken, salmonella, you know, it's one of those that, well, eat it, I guess, arguably either way. Steak, obviously, technically you can eat steak raw. You can eat beef raw. Obviously, you know, if I was to eat steak, I'd prefer it cooked. Medium rare, well done. I'm more of towards a well done kind of thing than to like rare side of things. So medium rare to medium is kind of where I sit personally. But yeah, pork, lamb should be properly cooked. Never eaten sushi for that exact reason. I'd be okay for trying it because I don't mind eating raw salmon. I'm pretty sure you can get the salmon fillets from, I'm just going to use it as a brand, from Tesco's. And I'm pretty sure those are not cooked raw salmon. So I would probably be relatively okay with sushi. But it's like tuna and things like that, you know, I don't think I've ever had tuna. Every on medium rare slightly contradicts. Well, yeah, exactly. Medium rare contradicts, yeah, exactly. Based on the 2003 Spice pilot. Oh, really? Kind of fitting for the 20th anniversary. Well, that's nice. Very nice. Very nice for you, Dom, that you got a lot of stuff that you're looking forward to. I'm jealous of. She always specifies her steak has to be very, very well done. Yeah, see, don't worry. I understand where it comes from. But at that point, go vegan. No, you know, I know some people are like, that's sacrilege. You know, if you have steak, you've got to eat it, you know, medium rare or rare, you know, but I'm not fond of that. I prefer it where the fat gets rendered and it's not so chewy. And yeah, I've probably just had bad steak in the past. Kind of put me off it altogether. Part of the Sugar and Spice Classic multi-pack. Oh, nice. Multi-packs are always good. I'm a sucker for a multi-pack. That's why I end up buying 2 Pokemon games every time. That's why I end up buying both Pokemon games, because they come in a multi-pack, basically. They come in a bundle, and I'm a sucker for a bundle. But yeah, 20. I think maybe I've got to try and get into enjoying steaks. Oh, I'm pulling so many plugs out by accident. I did not know that, Dom, but that's cool. Very interesting. But yeah. Yeah, I'm weird. I am weird in my old habits. Do not judge me for the actions of my youth. Judge me by the insane person I am today. A lot of people have done a custom red figure. Oh, really? Out of Jade, since they were exactly the same. Ah, smart. One of these Shaymins is going to be shiny, and I's going to be happy. That's assuming they still have the tooling. I'm going to say 25 years, the tooling might have gotten lost. Or misplaced, especially in companies over that amount of time. All right, what do we got? 100 resets. Probably take about 40 minutes, I think. Maybe 50 minutes tops. I reckon 40 though. I reckon we'll be done before 9:15, which will be good because then I can go and prep all my stuff, and I got to sleep because I've got to be up early-ish tomorrow. Got to be up early-ish. What am I doing tomorrow? I am spending the day with family. Yeah, we're going on a little trip. Yeah, I think I'm leaving the house at like 7:30, and I probably don't get back until about 6, 5:30. So I'm like out all day. And then I'm going to try and squeeze in 250 Shaymin checks and a little stream in the evening as well. Because Sunday I want to get to 6.5k. And then basically means that by Friday, before I go away on holiday, I should be up to full odds. Which would be good. Good way to take a break from it. Agristin, yeah, my day is wonderful. I hope your day is going good. Yeah, getting ready for holiday this time next week will be the last stream for a week and a bit. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But it means I've got to be in packing mode. So basically, I've not packed anything yet. I got to get tomorrow out of the way. Get all my clothes kind of in the wash, ready to be cleaned, ready to go, and then I can start packing. But yeah, so next week is going to be an odd week because it's going to be basically a week of streams. So basically tomorrow, no, I'm not even having a day off tomorrow. So basically I'm streaming then from this Thursday through to next Friday. So it's like 8-9 days straight of streams. And then I'm taking a week and a bit off, and then I will be sorting out the schedule when I come back, and then starting that on the 31st. So I'm gonna try and start in April, try and get a proper schedule going. We're gonna do some other stuff as well. I've got some Pokemon games that I've bought, not finished, that I really want to finish. Oh, that's nice, Dom. That is very cool. Like I say, I'm going to try and be semi-active on Discord this year. When I'm gone. But obviously, I've only really got the evenings when I'll have internet access, because pretty sure where we're going doesn't have Like EU roaming. Do it. Two links to the original. Maybe. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows, Dom? I don't know the way that they're going to do it. I'm not part of Jada. I have no idea what they're thinking of doing or anything like that. Oh, it's Jax. Oh. Let's get these last 90 done. Yeah, well, we'll see. 20th anniversary. If you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it now, Dom. That's the thing. Meow. Do. Yeah, I'm really annoyed you told me, Greg, that this doesn't have any special battle music, because now every time I do this, I'm thinking, man, I wish it had special battle music. It's a shame it doesn't have special battle music. Could be cool. Could be cool, Dom. Again, you know more about all that stuff than I do, so if you think it'd be cool, I'm sure it would be cool. It's even more blasphemous when you think what they've done for Rotom in the newer games. It's almost blasphemous. Not almost. I would argue it is blasphemy. Oh, the Flintstones mobile on 132. That is cool. That is pretty cool. Oh, speaking of cool, they've done the life-size Honda, if you haven't seen it, have done the life-size Koraidon motorbike. Unfortunately, it's not for sale. Unfortunately, it is just a demo thing, but my god, does it look freaking sweet. I think they did such a cool job with it. I think it actively works as like a motorbike, as a thing. It looks functional. But you know, it looks awesome. It does look sweet. Makes me want to get into riding motorbikes again. Yeah, no, it's an actual thing. It's in the motor show. I saw it on Magic Madhouse's Twitter account. They posted a snippet of it being delivered. You know, you've got like 6, 8, 10 people working on it. It's Dream Koraidon project. I think you can sit on it, but I don't know if it actively works. It just looks like a functional thing. Probably not an actual bike, though. Probably not functional at all. Did you know that Dodge also made a Sugar and Spice Challenger? And I did not. Before the series aired in 2007, 2008. No, I did not know that. It is pretty sweet. Speaking of, I need to get my carry-on all sorted as well for flying. Oh, that'll be a next week problem. Oh, no, I didn't go all the way down. Yeah, I do believe it was Mitsubishi. I haven't seen anything on that, though. Or was it Toyota? It was one of the two. I think it was one of the two. I can remember who. But yeah, I haven't seen anything on that bike, though. I've only seen the Koraidon bike. Which is fine by me, because I prefer Koraidon versus Miraidon. Yeah, I know it's one of them. I've not seen anything on it other than the... I've not seen anything on it other than the kind of reveal. Oh, that is pretty cool. Pretty cool, Dom. Yeah, it feels weird that he has wheels, but they don't do anything. You know what I mean? He has wheels, but they're kind of useless. They're more like, isn't it a... Oh, God. I want to say, isn't it a giblet? A giblet? What's that neck called on turkeys? It's kind of like that, right? Where it doesn't actively do anything, but it is a thing. Gizzard? Is it gizzard? Am I thinking of the correct word? Well, trying to do sharp corners or anything like that with the wheels right in front of you must be a bit of a pain. Yeah, I know it was a G word. I think it is gizzard. The acronym for school of youth. I think I'll just stick with SPY. I think I'll just stick with the acronym. Ugh, yawns. Honestly, I'm glad I made it so far before the yawns kicked in today. That's the one problem with cooking, isn't it? That's why I'm happy that I'm getting takeout tomorrow. Cooking and eating are the best parts of cooking. Washing up is definitely not a good thing. You need a dishwasher, Greg. What you need. Oh, and you'll be happy to know this Wednesday I most likely will be streaming on YouTube. For members only. Be the first members only stream. I was supposed to do it last week, and then I didn't, but I've kind of said to everyone I am definitely doing it this week. We're playing in we're getting the most of the group together. We might even get the full group together. I'm seeing one of the guys who hasn't spoken in the Discord yet. I'm seeing him tomorrow. So I'm hoping I can just poke him and be like, wait. We're playing Wednesday. Get your ass in gear. Probably going to be a mech game. Probably going to be Mech Warrior 5. Because we've been really enjoying playing that. So we're going to go blow up some robots. You said the Spy plays Civic Kit as a kid. Oh, really? Jet Town alongside the main cast. Greg, at this point, you basically have bought the... you've basically paid for the next... well, you basically paid for me to get ZA at this point. With all the gifted memberships and all of that. If we go at the rate we've been going at for the past year... By next year, technically, you will have probably bought me the Switch 2. Depends on how much that costs. Probably going to be like £400, so maybe not. Maybe 3 years' time. You're 99 pence per month. $54. No, 45 is the palindrome today, isn't it? Yeah. Now, I did have a question, Greg. It doesn't matter to me, but I am just curious. When you gift memberships, are you gifting them through? Because I know you cast it to your TV. Are you paying for it on your device, Apple, Google, whatever? I'm just curious. Or do you do it on desktop? Or through Safari, sorry. Oh, I might have to look it up, Dom. I might have to look up the intro and see how that goes. We'll see. I probably won't have time until Sunday to do it. If you pop in Sunday and remind me, I will probably end up doing it, watching it Sunday through your phone, through the YouTube app. Ah, okay. I say it. I don't care. But obviously, when doing things through the YouTube app, obviously, on your device, oh, it's lost? That sucks. I guess I can't watch it. Obviously, YouTube, Google, Apple, whatever platform you're on, take their 30% before YouTube takes their cut. So, again, not that I care, but I think... So if you were to do it on desktop, I would get 45 pence... No, 55 pence per membership. But obviously, on mobile, doing it through mobile, Google and Apple take their 30% cut, and then I get 55% of what's left of that amount. Yeah, they take separate cuts. Yeah, so Google take their 30%, even though they are, Google take their 30%, as far as I'm aware, and then YouTube takes the 45%, and then I'm left with the 55% of that 30%. So of 70 pence, let's say, I am left with 55% of that. Versus if you did it on desktop or through the Safari or, Google, whatever, not on the YouTube app, I think I'd get just the slightly more. It's really, really, really weird, but obviously it's something, again, I don't care, but obviously it's something to be aware of for creators, is that doing, or if you want to support creators, you support them through mobile, they take a cut, they have to have their fists in the pie no matter what. Just do it, Pickle. That's really it. Let me look actually, because I'm kind of curious. Can you? I want to see. Analytics, revenue. Oh, I have no idea, Pickle. Don't ask me. I'm horrible with naming stuff. There we go. That's how I can figure it out. Okay, but I knew it was somewhere. Yeah, so what was it? So it was... Was it 10 memberships you gifted the other day, Greg? I can't remember now. I'm going to say that shows up as I got... However many you gave, I got £12 from it. £20, yeah, so I got £12. And that doesn't include if anyone continued. So I think you continued yours on that day as well, wasn't it? So it was yours plus that. Yeah, because I think Dingle did 10 and Dingle's came out to 8. So actually, it's not as bad as I was thinking, but it is still 50%. You know, it is a chunk of. It is just over. Well, it's about 55%. So no, maybe not. Maybe Google doesn't take their cut because it's Google and they're getting their money either way. Maybe it is just the 30% on Apple that take their cut. Not quite, though. I'm going to say, I mean, if it's 55% as it should be a bit more than that, I think. I don't know. I can't math. I think it's not gonna be much of a difference either way. I can say, what was it? It was £11. I got £11.93 from that gifting of the memberships, the very generous ones. Annoyingly, it only shows me when members joined, not when people gifted memberships. Oh, here you go. So it was £11.55 for gifted membership. There you go. So your membership, which I think came through on that same stream, was 38 pence. Which is obviously just the way that it goes. Or was that Sheikah? I don't know, but that was someone's. No, Sheikah's came through. When did Sheikah's come through? I can't remember now. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. Hey, Hedgeway. Andrew, how are you both doing? I hope you're both having a good Friday. Hope your week is being good. Yeah, so judging at that rate, it should be £7.60. So it's not. It isn't that. It isn't that. I think so, Greg. Again, it's very hard to know. But I can see, you know, the membership fluctuates. So 55p, 58p, you know, 38p. It doesn't fluctuate that much, but I imagine because it was on that same stream when you gifted, which I think was when you put your renewal through, was that it is that much. Oh, nice, Drew. Very nice. Doing anything fun for your break, or just spending it chilling? I'm trying to think if anyone else's came through on that. I think it was just your one that came through on that. Your renewal plus... What's that? I think Sheikah's came through today. Hold up. Yeah, Sheikah's came through today, so it wasn't Sheikah's. I know that much for certain. But yeah, it just goes to show you that, you know, support creators that you like, even if you want to give them all the money, they don't get it all. Even then, 55, 58p, you know, I'm getting half the money either way for the subscription. Now I understand why people charge so much for subscriptions if they do it full time. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, Drew. I don't like people doing the guessing because it's not going to happen. No one has ever guessed correctly. Yeah, it probably would be, Greg. Again, the one way around it is obviously, let's say I did the £5 tier for memberships, right? For each membership, I would get minimum £2, which means I would get 4 times the amount of money that I get per member versus what I currently get. Again, and it's 5 times the fee, and I get 4 times the amount of money, 5 times in the best situation. So again, you know, per member, it makes more sense. I understand why, you know, most people have their memberships set at that price. But again, until we start doing stuff, until I start, you know, getting more specific members content out there, it's going to stay at this price. And even then, I think the beginning tier will stay at this price. You actually post a pound coin? I mean, it will probably get snapped, won't it? Let's be honest, it will probably get, someone will probably go, someone's trying to send someone a coin or cash, or let's open it and take out some monies. But no, I can see if you're trying to do it as a full-time living, you know, and the value is there, mind you. If the value isn't there, it's kind of a ridiculous thing to be like, you know, oh, there you go. The Toyota, there is better pictures of the Maridon bike. Toyota was the one who did it, Greg. No, highly detailed, not for transportation. I just had a short pop-up with it, just as I was perusing. Potentially, oh yeah, stamps do cost a lot more now. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it unless you were doing it in bulk. But no, I think there is something to be said about potentially in the future looking at a higher tier of membership. I don't think I'd go any more than £5 for a monthly membership cost. I don't think it's like smart to be charging, you know, £20 a month, £25 a month, you know, that some people do charge, or upwards of like 50 quid. What do you even get for this tier? Discord, exclusive gifts, all the emojis. Yeah, see, this says membership only live chat, but I don't know how that works. I think they do. I think they make dirt bikes, though. I don't think they make... Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, I do think it's interesting. What exclusive will I get for sending me 50 quid? You get the choice of what Pokemon game I buy next of the Gen 10. You get the choice of what version exclusive I play on stream as my main game. Mind you, I'll be buying them both. But you get the say in what one I go for. I don't think I subscribe to this channel deliberately, so let's unsubscribe. Yeah, Gen 10, you get the choice of whatever game I play is my main game. I don't play both games like equally. I always play one game more so than the others. Yeah, see, I think that's ridiculous to have one tier as £2 and one tier as £50. Shall I offer dinner with people? just to have like an evening dinner with Pete? No, this is fucking stupid. I'm trying to find other channels to just see kind of what they offer. Do it. Make the £250 tier. I wouldn't know what to offer with the £250 tier. See, that's £3 a month. See, that's reasonable, but again, I quite like it being the current tier that it is. I don't feel the need to up it. And VTubers, they're their own breed, aren't they? Let's be honest. VTubers, yeah, £5, £9, £23 a month. It's ridiculous. What I'll do is I'll do the £400 tier. I'll do the max, and I'll just be like face reveal. I mean, it would just be literally just a picture of my face, but that's all you would get. And yes, arguably, you could go and share it, but I'll make you sign a contract before I sent it to you saying if you shared it, I would sue you. And then bam, I would know whoever leaked it. Well, I would know who leaked it, and then I would take your ass to court and sue you. it'd be in the terms of conditions of getting the tier would be, you know, you'd have to you run the risk of being sued by me, being the small print. You know, if you share this picture, you will be forever banned, and we'll go from there. See, again, this channel, it's a channel that I used to watch, but again, £5 a month, £9 a month, £23 a month, £45 a month, £90 a month, £90 a month. I don't know what I'd be really intrigued to see some of these other channels, kind of see what their membership, like per tier, kind of looks like for these bigger channels. Because I feel bad enough. I feel bad even thinking about going up to £5 a month or adding another tier for £5 a month. I'm like, God, I feel really bad thinking about it. And then there are some channels that are just like, yeah, just give me £90 a month. I'll put you in the video. I'll put you at the end title of the video. Like, what? I click off videos before the end. It's like, what? I feel so bad for people who spend that money, because I don't pay attention to it. I don't care if you're at the end of the video. Just one of those things. Right, we got 2 more checks today. Let's see if we can get it. I mean, in 6 months, when I'm Scrooge McDucking it, I might, when I enter my Scrooge McDuck stage, I might just go wild with the tiers. Just try and swim in a tub of that stuff, tub of money that YouTube pays me. I doubt it, but you know, it's an interesting thing to consider, isn't it? Might read your name out if you're lucky. Well, that's the thing, is that they offer name readouts, but again, I'm done with the video at that point. You know, I've watched what I wanted to watch. I don't care about the name readout. Here's a question. Do you typically, if I was, for instance, just be like, right, end of the stream, I'm going to thank all my members that pay £20 a month. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Sheikah. You know, thank you, X. Thank you, Y. You know, to me, I don't care. At that point, I've already clicked off, you know. I might do a general thanks, you know, oh, thank you so much for the members for joining today. But again, I feel like you get to a certain point, you get to a certain size, and you kind of get desensitized with the amount of money that gets kind of given to you, you know. You see it a lot with like the huge streamers where it's like someone's given £5, someone's given £10, and the streamer just doesn't acknowledge it, or they go, oh, thanks for the money. Like, that's £10, you know, that's, for most people, an hour of their, you know, okay, just almost an hour of their work time, you know, an hour of their day that they've just given to you in terms of real world working. Not quite, it's more like 45 minutes, but still, you know, someone's worked 45 minutes to make that £10 to then give it to you, and you just go thanks and move on. You know, there's very little you can do as a creator, in my opinion, to thank people that spend that amount of money. You know, I feel really bad. For instance, Greg, when you gifted the 20 memberships, I was like, thanks. I kind of don't know what to do. I'm kind of stunned. And when Dingle did it a couple of days before, I'm like, thanks. It stuns me. I don't know. You know, your generosity is amazing, but again, I don't do this for the money, so I don't expect it. It is just there if you want to show support. Again, kind of the reason why I haven't opened up super chats or anything like that, because I don't feel the need to. I don't feel comfortable taking your money. You know, if you want to give me your money, that's why the option is there, but I don't feel comfortable asking for it. You know, it's one of those situations. Same reason why I'm arguably a really bad YouTuber, because I don't sit there and ask for likes on the live stream. I don't ask people to subscribe because it's just not in my nature to, not so much beg, but you know what I mean? To me, it doesn't feel right to just ask all the time. You know, if you enjoy it, you'll do it naturally. I feel like I don't like the whole premise behind asking for it. You know, I need to earn it, and I feel like the only way I earn it is if you go, yeah, I like this guy, I'll subscribe. Arguably, I just need to start working on actual videos. I say this every stream, but I'll get round to it eventually. But yeah, we'll leave that there. We'll leave that ramble there, just at the end of the stream. For VOD watchers, I'm sorry I rambled, although I'm sure you've skipped past it already. It's funny because I see a huge spike in the VODs where it's like people skipping through to see if I've gotten the shiny, and then they get to the end and they're like, it's like a huge spike towards the end of the stream. And I'm like, yeah, you just wanted to see if I got the shiny. It's like I can see it for... Wait, can I see it for the other stream? No, I can't. I can see it on that stream. Yeah. So of the 5% of the average view duration, it's like sitting at 0%. At the very beginning, it's quite high. 4% at the 10-minute mark, and then for the last 10 minutes it's again also at 4%, going up to 13% at the end. So I know you lot are skipping through the VODs. Exactly, Greg. Everyone missed out on that, but no, I can see it just spikes. It spikes. It's hilarious. I love it. I love seeing it. And again, it was more prevalent, I think, on the Rowlet streams, where people were like, oh, I wonder if he got the Rowlet. So they were just skipping through the VODs. And it's like, on the last one that I did where I got to full odds, it has a 40% view duration, has a 40% watch rate or whatever at the 2 hour, 45-minute mark. Literally just before the end of the stream. So it's like 0% or 3% for most of the stream, 0%. And then in the last 10 minutes of the stream, it goes from 3% up to 33%, up to 39%, and then goes back down. Where it's just people just skipping through. I'm pretty sure I can check on any stream and it's exactly the same. That one's up to 38%. Okay, when I do the Rowlet streams, I'm just going to end the streams by ranting now. Hello, VOD viewers. Leave a like on the VOD if you enjoy it, or subscribe. Or try and join us while we're live. If you can't join us while we're live, that's fine. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you very much for hanging out. Sorry for rambling towards the end there. I'm sure I won't see any sort of VOD thing on this, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try and squeeze in a short stream tomorrow. I'm going to schedule it now. Probably going to be 7:30 till 9:30ish. I'm going to try and get 250 resets in. So then Sunday I can squeeze in 750. And then going into Monday at the 6,500 mark. So that hopefully come Friday, we will hit full odds and slightly over full odds. Unless we get Shaymin much sooner than that. Who knows? We shall see. All is up for grabs. But that is me done. I will be back tomorrow. So I hope you all have an amazing start to your weekend. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Friday. I hope you all have a good Saturday. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye for now. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, byes. Byes, byes. Byes.